Game time. Let's get it, MP. Get ready to rumble, young blood.
Fans live for games like this one.
Hey fans, you don't want to miss next mascot mini basketball day. We'll have mini basketball for all our Brooklyn fans to take home with them. A great game for the kids. See you there.
Next up, magnetic schedules. Keep track of all the net games right on your refrigerator door. Reminder, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early to finish them and they can sign by Brooklyn Knight and the Brooklyn Nets.
Hello out there. And get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jeff. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
The starters for Utah. They've got Castle, and it's McCain in at the 2. Pass to Whitehead. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Wade. Here's McCain. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Reynolds. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Thunder. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Castle. 9 points for him in his last game. Here's Wade. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Castle. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. There's the steal. In transition, here they come. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Pass to Reynolds. That one goes. Count it.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Wade, the pass to Thunder. Here he goes. Back to Wade. Here's Castle. Here's Thunder. Fires the three. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard. Here are the teams picking up the most steals this season. Number 1, the Jazz.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
A nice shot by McCain.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Barnes. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Here's Wade. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Off target at the rim.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Thunder. 4-3. Rebound Brooklyn. The last time they came together was in Salt Lake City, where they fell to the Jazz.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Utah trailing here. Right wing. To the wing, right side. Here's McCain. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. He was all alone on that one. McCain's got his second basket on the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Barnes. The D's right on him. Fires for 3. That shot missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Castle for 3. He buries it from 3. Castle's got 5 now.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
On the wing, Wade drives to the hoop, and he goes in for the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Dennis. The 3 from Barnes. Dennis, great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Thunder. A 26-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Dawkins. 5 to shoot. He drops it from range.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Thunder. Back to Wade. Inside is McCain. And rejected. The 3 from Barnes. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Here's Castle. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Castle's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Pass to Dennis. Barnes with it. Here's Whitehead. Takes the three. Thunder grabs the board. Jazz leading by 6. Down low. Wade. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Now here's Barnes. Guarded closely. Three-pointer. Whitehead. Shot is good.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Castle. Launches it. Here's Wade. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Dawkins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. 3 from Barnes. Utah grabs the miss. Wade's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter. McCain's shot is off. Nets trail by 7. Here's Whitehead. 11 points for him last game against Detroit. And the three-pointer goes. He has 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now a timeout called by Utah. Both teams will make substitutions. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Thunder. Pass to Lou. Fires from the wing. And he knocks the jumper down.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Here's Misi. To the middle. Here's Garnett. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Thunder.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that? And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Garnett. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Now just a 2-point Jazz lead.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
The shot by Misi, no good. Here's Thunder. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And it's Bowen in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 26 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Bowen. No good from outside. Jazz leading by 4. Driving in. The shot by Thunder, no good. The Nets shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Misi. Here's Reynolds. Here's Bowen. Gets a very good look and converts.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Here's Thunder. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Reynolds. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Misi. Lays it up and banks it in. Misi's got his first 2 points.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
He takes it in. Count that bucket. And the Jazz lead by 4.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. They get the rebound. Garnett. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Pass to Thunder. Out to the wing. Here's Lou. Gets the 3 to fall. Lou's got 5 now.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Garnett. Lou with a rebound. Jazz leading by 5. Pass to Thunder. Griffin outside. From downtown. Rebounded by the Nets. Dennis has got 4 rebounds now. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Misi. To the paint. Here's Garnett. Misses the fadeaway. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Thunder, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Basket's good. 12 points for him.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
And Utah calls time here. With the playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. You take a look at Utah. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at number 1 as the postseason approaches.
When I look at Utah, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Here's Garnett. He's got 12. Here's Whitehead. Pure from three-point range. Whitehead's got 6 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
No good on the shot. Nets trail by 4. Pass to Maggette. Here's Whitehead. Here's Dawkins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Lots of room. Whitehead's shot is good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
To the middle. On the wing, Wade. Here's Thunder. He's got 10. Wade, the pass to Thunder. Here's Lou. Let's go with a 3. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Going inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's Whitehead. Give him 8 points now. Jacks up a 3. The ball's knocked loose. Garnett. Thunder grabs the board. Thunder's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Wade. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money worth on that foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First one falls. So it's Utah leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Utah Jazz.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking pork chops, or lamb chops, or what kind of chops are we talking?
Or chops could mean acumen, being great at what you do. Kind of like U2 mutton chops. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Utah leading by 6. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Castle, and it's Thunder in at the point guard position. There's a screen. Here's Wade. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
From the high post. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Barnes has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Pass to Castle. Wide open look. And there's another one for the Jazz.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now Barnes. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Offline with a 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Wade. No good off the glass. Nets trail by 8. Outside Barnes. Inside. Second chance shot. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Barnes. Utah leading by 6. Pass to Thunder. Over to the wing. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Outside Barnes. Drops in the 3. 9 points in the game.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Shot from the wing. Count the basket. And the Jazz lead by 5.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Pass to Whitehead. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Thunder. 12 points for him. Here's McCain. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Outside Barnes. Here's Whitehead. He's got 11. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 is up. Barnes, no good.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to McCain. Here's Thunder. Here's Wade. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now an 8-point Utah lead.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
The 3 from Barnes. Utah grabs the miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Here's Reynolds, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Reynolds has got 10 points in the game. Pass to Castle. From behind the arc. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 8. And Barnes has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Here's Whitehead. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Wade. Here's Castle. And he throws it down with one hand.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, the Jazz making a change here. And with this break, we can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. Number one, the Jazz.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively, and then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
And here's Barnes. Give him 8. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to Whitehead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been...
This calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Hendricks has checked in for Wade. Puts up a deep 3. Thunder grabs the board. Thunder's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Castle. Rebound Brooklyn. Reynolds has got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Whitehead. Beyond the arc. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Castle. Brooklyn pulls it in. Dawkins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Barnes. Here's Whitehead. The 3. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Castle. He's got 16. Pass to Thunder. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land. And Dawkins pulls it down. Dawkins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Dennis. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And Hendricks gets it to go.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now here's Barnes. Give him 8. No one near him. And he drops that one in. Barnes has got 10 points in the game. Utah leading by 7. The kick out to Griffin. Reynolds with a rebound. Reynolds has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Dennis. They set a pick. The 3 from Barnes hits the trifecta. And now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
And here's Griffin outside. And Dawkins pulls it down.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Offensive rebound. Misses the baby hook. Utah's gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Pass to Castle. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. No luck on that one.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Snatched up. Here's Whitehead. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Jazz leading by 4. Here's Lou. 11 points in the game. Thunder, the pass to Lou. Drains the triple. 14 points for him.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Utah's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. The kick out to Griffin. The putback. The rebound by Maggette. The Nets shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Pass to Collier. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the pick. Here's Maggette. No points yet. Wing shot on the way. The shot off that time. Here's Thunder. Here's Griffin. Off target from the wing. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Nets trail by 7. They've got Collier, and it's Garnett in at point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Bowen. Down low. Here's Collier. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Pass to Dennis. Here's Misi. Here's Collier. Thunder grabs the board. Thunder's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Wade. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Bowen. Pass to Collier. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one's off. Utah making a switch here.
Collier at the line, 2 times.
And he's good on the second. Jazz leading by 8. Takes it inside. Here's Thunder. Over to the left wing. To the left side wing. And they get it back. Hits a 3-pointer.
3.
Here's Maggette. Pass to Dennis. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Misi. Here's Garnett. The 3-pointer off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Thunder, and he dunks it down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Dennis. Here's Garnett. Clock at 4. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. To the inside. Deflected. Here's Maggette. Here's Dennis. Sinks it from distance.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Here's McCain. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here.
Substitutions on the court.
That's a key foul. That's his 5th. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Nets trail by 12. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Dennis. Here's Dawkins. And the layup is good off the glass. Utah leading by 10. Here's Thunder with the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Dennis, back to Barnes. The 3, drills it from deep.
His second triple of the half, well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
There's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the Nets tack on 2 more.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Here's Thunder. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And that one. And so it's Utah with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air.
Great win tonight, MP.
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.